I never said I was an angel, nah, I never said I wouldn't break down, yeah. Beside myself, living in a cold cell, don't shut me out, yeah.
To be humans, okay, is to be sensible, okay, and to be practical, okay, because he came down as a human being. He was sensible to all our sins, our suffering and pain. And he was more practical too by using his teaching more practical by using the parables, teaching human beings in something that we could understand. He used our human language, so on and so on. And at the same time, to be divine as well, because we are no longer just merely human beings, but we are both human and divine by in union, because Jesus Christ, by the incarnation, united himself to us. So he divinized us in a sense, divinized us now. So we are no longer just merely human beings, but we are both human and divine. That's why we are because we call children of God. Mean that we are just like Jesus Christ, have both natures, human and divine. And so in that sense, we are sharing the divine life, so that we are both human and divine. So at the same time, we are sensible, practical, and and living in this world here. But at the same time, we have to be divine too, in terms of thinking that we are God's family, we are God's children.
Mm-hmm. Being human, it means being in relationship with other people primarily. Mm. I think that's what distinguishes us. Although you might say the animal kingdoms are relationships, but they're not self-knowledge relationships. And I think humanity is defined by being in relationship with one another. And that certainly has consequences of how we behave.
Me like I'm a stranger, you make me feel like I betrayed you. Don't leave me stranded as I reach out my hand, 'cause I wear my heart on my sleeve. If you cut me, I'll bleed. I know I cannot erase every mistake that
Again, I think it's essential to our understanding of what humanity is, that we relate to one another. It goes back to that relationship emphasis that I answered to the first question, but I think, we don't develop ourselves unless we are in social interaction with each other. We need to look out for one another's needs. We need to look out for meaningful growth and development through conversation, through intellect, and it all happens through other people and in the social dimension of life. I mean, I just don't think you're fully developed from a human point of view unless you can count on some relationship, some social interaction with other people. God, not to get too theological here, but God, the Trinity, the three persons of the Trinity are in relationship with one another. And if we're made in his image, then we are in relationship with each other and with God too as well.
Okay. Because from the first book of the Bible, the creation, the story of creations, when God said it's not good for the man to be alone, but the man here, the translation said the man or Adam, whatever. But the word Adam means in Hebrew human. The word Eve means beginning. That's why we have Christmas Eve, New Year Eve. We use that word, beginning, Christmas beginning. Okay. So when we put together, we see that human, Adam and Eve, human beginning. All right. And so God said, first of all, God created only one human, Adam. So God said it's not good for the man to be alone. Means that it's not good to create one person. Because one person cannot share. At least two or three in order to share. Okay? So that's why we are social human beings. We need to be social, we need to be, we cannot go to heaven by ourselves, by myself. Okay? We are living in communion with one another and with God. Because within God, there are plurals, three persons. Only one God. So even if within God, there is a social communion in there, or union in there. So God, plurals, created us how to be plural, and we need to be plural.
I never said I was an angel. No, I never said I wouldn't break down. But life keeps on moving. By now you should know I'm only human. I'm only human. Hey, got any grace for a failure? Cause I'm feeling like I failed you. Yeah, I lashed out, digging up my past, though I know I let you down.